All right, guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today, I'm talking about the Spinnaker Piccard Skeleton Automatic Diver. You want to know what I think about it? Hold tight. All right, guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today, I'm talking about the all-new Spinnaker Piccard Skeleton Automatic Diver. Now, yes, the Piccard has been out for quite a while, but this is their brand new release with a skeletonized dial. Spinnaker was nice enough to send me one to do a review on, and I gotta say, this is one of the most interesting watches I've ever had come across my desk. Now, when the Piccard first came out, one of the first things you notice about it is the case. Why is that? Well, the Piccard's case takes its inspiration from the Rolex Deep Sea No. 3 bubble lens diver that was tested aboard the bathyscaphe by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh during their expedition to the Mariana Trench. So the cool factor about this watch is that you're getting something that has a lot of that inspiration from that Rolex No. 3 bubble lens diver. So where else have you ever seen anything like this? So it's in a league of its own with this design, in my opinion. Now, the skeletonized version is the newest addition to the Piccard line of divers by Spinnaker. Now, you can get the new skeleton version with either the mist green bezel or the dust black bezel. I actually have the dust black bezel that Spinnaker was nice enough to send me to review. So let's get into some of the specs on this watch. So starting off, obviously, you're getting an all 316L stainless steel case. Next, case diameter. It looks like it should be a little bit bigger, but it is only 45 millimeters in case diameter. But moving to the lug to lug, it is 52 millimeters lug to lug. Now, the one thing that stands out obviously on this watch is case thickness. I was making sure that I included the crystal in my measurement. So I'm getting 21 millimeters case thickness, and that is including to the top of the domed crystal. Next, the lug width is 22 millimeters. So if you want to change this bracelet out for a rubber diving strap, shouldn't be a problem. Should be plenty of options out there for you. The crystal, which takes center stage on the Piccard, obviously is listed as an ultra-domed sapphire lens with AR coating. Next, you get a nice sized screw-down crown that is also signed. Now, I'm going to jump in here and say one thing right quick. This is the smoothest winding watch I've ever had on my desk. It's smoother than my Rolex. I don't know if it's because the case is so thick and heavy, the crown is so large, but it winds so smooth. So I just want to put that out there. And it's just a Seiko NH70, but it is a very quiet winding watch. I was really impressed with that. Now, moving on to the other side of the case, you get a automatic regulating helium release valve. Now, guarding the domed crystal is a 120-click unidirectional bezel with ceramic insert. Next is the multi-layered skeletonized dial with a solid chapter ring fitted with luminous applied hour markers. Now, the large baton-shaped hands easily display the time with their green Swiss Superluminova filled handset. Now, the dial also shows the words helium release valve at the 12 o'clock position and 300 fathoms at the 6 o'clock position. Now, switching gears, let me go back to this movement. You are getting the Seiko NH70 automatic. This is based on the popular NH35. Basically, this is a no-date, time-only movement. You get 24 joules. You're also getting a hackable, hand-windable movement that beats at a frequency of 21,600. Now, protecting the movement is a solid engraved caseback featuring an engraved depiction of the famous bathyscaphe. This watch is certainly worthy of that engraving given its amazing 550 meters of water resistance. That's crazy. That's 1,800 feet. Now, if by chance you decide to take your Piccard 1,800 feet under the water, The flat stainless steel 3-link bracelet should keep it secure on your wrist. Now, this bracelet has pin links, micro adjustment, and diver extension. It is a fold-over class. Very heavy, very substantial, great looking bracelet with solid end links. Now, what are my thoughts on this watch? Again, it's definitely in a league of its own. I mean, what else have you seen out there like it other than the Rolex? With that unique domed crystal, you get this active helium release valve, the amazing depth rating, all for $550. So if you like dive watches like I do and you want something unique in your collection, I definitely think you should consider the Spinnaker Piccard Skeleton for your collection. Now, do you have a Piccard or do you have a Spinnaker? Guys, talk about it in the comments below. What do you think about this watch? I mean, I think it's super cool, very unique and interesting. I've enjoyed having it here on my desk. What do you think? Guys, talk about it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews.